They crushed the Argos in the opener. Collaros, of course, was coming back from injury. That was a game where the Cats defense turned it on. Simone Lawrence. Unbelievable game. We've hardly mentioned the name Simone Lawrence in this game.
Yeah, that's a rarity when you cover a Hamilton Ticat game. The ball has been in the air so much, and particularly down the field out of the hands of Ricky Ray.
First and 10. Ticat side of their field. 23-12 Argos. Collaros slinging. Coming back to the football is Brandon Banks. You know, I chatted with Corey Chamberlain this week and asked him about coming back, and you know, he's been away from the game and how much he missed it, and frankly he said he really was enjoying coaching his sons. They're only 6 and 4, Keaton and Carter, and their little league football, and he didn't want to come back. Mark Trestman called him twice. He said no. Eventually relented, and now his wife Samantha has to do the coaching of the boys in the fall. But the Argos are happy to have Corey Chamberlain. Oh, big play here. That could have been the distance had it been on the money for C.J. Gable.
Yeah, with just a split second more to set up and deliver this pass. Zach Collaros could have put it out in front. They know the rush is coming. They know they're unblocked guys, but they're still going to free release the back because they know no one's there to cover them. Everybody's coming on the blitz.
Collaros to Tasker. Chamberlain also mentioned that one of the influences of coming back was the fact that Tyron Brackenridge is with the Argos.
His former safety in Saskatchewan.
Now as a assistant coach. Convinced his old coach to come up and help. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. 2nd and 2. One play here by Bear Woods. Traps C.J. Gable.
One of just 3 players in the CFL with over 100 tackles last season.
126 tackles. And not many missed. Cats miss an opportunity to get the first down. It's Castillo. 36-yarder. Splits the uprights. Makes it 23-15, and the Cats hanging in. Ricky Ray trying to lead his team to victory in week 1 of the 2017 season. CFL on TSN continues. Mark Trestman loving the fact that he has Ricky Ray on his side.
And we always knew that he was the difference maker, that, you know, we had to find a way to stop him, to get close to him, and at the end of the day, you stood on the sideline and said, whether it was for the older guys like us, it was you know, he was the Houdini of the league. For the younger guys, maybe it was the Chris Angel of the league, you know, the guys that they can relate to. He just would find ways to miraculously escape the pocket and find a way to make a play, and you know, that's what I remember most about him.
Abracadabra. Well, Mark Trestman, who has had a couple of legendary quarterbacks now. Anthony Calvillo, of course, all-time leading passer, and now Ricky Ray. And he has been the quarterback whisperer through the years, down south as well. And now with Ricky, who's 3 yards away from 400 yards passing. Here's Matthew Chenette.
Well, Mark Trestman called Ricky Ray, Rod, when he got the job in Toronto, but who did Ricky Ray call first? Scott Milanovich, because of course Scott Milanovich worked with Trestman. He was Trestman's offensive coordinator in Montreal. And Ray asked him about Trestman's approach. Of course, the offense the Argos were playing under with Milanovich is exactly the same offense that Trestman installed in Montreal. But Milanovich told Ray, just listen, be prepared. because the only thing you have to worry about with Mark Trestman, he's going to be meticulous. Guys?
Absolutely, he is a detailed guy. We talked before the game about the national anthem. He did that in Montreal, where Mark Trestman is more than a football coach. Mark Trestman is a guy about family, about life, about pride, about passion. And he wants to make sure that people pay attention all the time, because small things become big things.
Well, they sure do. And we talk about the national anthem. I remember talking to Mark Trestman 9 years ago when he first came up to coach the Montreal Alouettes, and talked about the importance of showing respect for even American players to the Canadian anthem.
Ray. And the catch is made by Fuller. Another circus catch here today. Flag down near side.
Legal contact, Hamilton number 24. Penalties decline. First down, Toronto.
Highlights of the night are going to be about 5 minutes long tonight.
I'd hate to be the guy who has to edit that stats pack down. Brandon Whitaker with a nice blitz pick up there.
Oh,
Sweet job by Jeff Fuller. Go and get that one.
Fuller, like a few players in this game whose father played in the National Football League. Jeff, of course, a former San Francisco 49er. Declan Cross, former McMaster Marauder, a fourth-round pick of the Argos, getting a touch here out of the backfield. And
there you see Damon Washington. Former Winnipeg Blue Bomber, signed as a free agent in Hamilton in 2016. Missed all of last season due to an ACL injury. Glad to see him back at full speed here.
Ricky Ray over 400 yards passing, but this time he is going down. Triple teamed. Devon Coleman, newcomer of Arizona State, former Dallas Cowboy, credited with his first CFL sack.
Well, Devon Coleman is lined up on the inside here. Watch the spin move on Corey Watman.
Well, this is becoming an adventure every single time Lirim Hajrullahu lines up for a field goal. This one from 50. This one is up and squeezes it through. Not blocked this time on the final play of the third quarter. The Argos restore an 11-point lead. Highlight reel catches, big plays. Argos looking good on home field. Can the Cats come back? We head to the fourth after this. Toronto Argos pouring it on offensively. Look at the passing yardage, 429 yards, leading 26-15. We head to the fourth quarter here at BMO Field. And I would say, again, only 3 quarters into the Mark Trestman era, but Ricky Ray's liking this stuff so far.
I've got huge concerns, Rod, about the Argo offense. They've only rushed for 16 yards.
Yeah. Over 400.
Other than that, they've been okay.
Let's talk about Lirim Hajrullahu in that last field goal on the last second.
Yeah, and we talked about dealing with the leaper. Watch Adrian Tracy, number 5. Chris Van Zyl, who's lined up at left tackle on their field goal team, kind of chips off and charges upfield to take on the leaper, so he doesn't give the leaper a chance to get in the air.
Again, we had 2 block kicks by the same guy, Will Hill, in the first half. Kind of affected Hajrullahu, but not on that last kick, and just barely got it through that right goal post. Hajrullahu kicking off to start the fourth. Cats will have the win, but the breeze has subsided. Brandon Banks out of bounds with a straight arm into the grill of Marcus Ball. So Zach Collaros trying to energize this offense. Offense that's been without Terrence Tolliver since early in the ball game.
And remarkably, for as one-sided as those statistics appear after 3 quarters, this is an 11-point ball game. You're talking about a 2-possession ball game with Zach Collaros pulling the trigger. The likes of Luke Tasker, Brian Timms, Brandon Banks catching passes. They're certainly not out of this game.
Collaros. CJ Gable. Kind of quiet in this one so far, but again, some big playmakers for the Cats. Some of the new bodies, new faces. This is really a revamped Argos lineup in so many ways, particularly defensively.
Well, I just think there was such a swing for the Argos defensively where there had been a lot of uncertainty, but you look at late additions, late in terms of the free agent process.
Second down. There's that slant pattern. Finding Jones. Played his college ball at Southern University.
Now, we talked a little bit about the linebackers coming on board late with Marcus Ball and Bear Woods, but you also consider in the grand scheme of the free agent process, Alan Michael Cash, who's not dressed tonight, Cleon Lang, another guy who came onto the scene late in terms of that free agent process. Guys that completely changed the face of this team. Players like Rico Murray, Johnny Sears.
Third down and 1 here. Masoli's back in. And spins out. Another penalty here. Jeremiah Mazzoli. A lot of starts when Collaros went down with the injury, of course. Almost got his team to the Grey Cup game back in 2015. Lost that last-minute thriller to the Ottawa Red Blacks.
Offside. The defensive line was lined up offside. The penalties decline. The gain is greater. First down, Hamilton.
Well, also, week 1, we have had dramatic, compelling finishes in every ball game. We might have that here too. Somehow got that away, but that could have been very, very costly. Basically got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down.
Well, the pressure has been the story for this Hamilton offense, Argonaut defense in this ball game. Very rarely has Zach Collaros had the opportunity to really set up and step into a throw. Constantly got blue jerseys surrounding him, if not grabbing him as they were as he delivered that one.
4 of 11 on second down. The Ticats near midfield. Argos show blitz. Collaros. And again, his throwing arm hit there. Johnny Sears comes fired up into this game. The former Hamilton Tiger Cat, Michigan Wolverine. And again, frustration from the Hamilton Tiger Cats offense.
Well, and this is one that the Tiger Cats actually did a good job recognizing. Watch the very right edge of your screen. Sears comes on the blitz. CJ Gable sees it and gets there, but Sears does a nice job just to slip him and disrupt the throw.
Worthy and a good kick by Castillo. Swarmed at the 12 and a penalty flag. We'll check up on that when we come back. Tough one for Zach today. Johnny gets an arm on his former teammate. Argos. Zach Collaros getting worked on. Johnny Sears got to him. Argos have been getting to him. There was a penalty on the return. Illegal block by the Argos, so an even longer field than the last time. Cats can hold here, get good field position. As you mentioned, Dwayne, they're still very much in this, even though they have done nothing offensively. Cats show blitz. Ray looks one way, then the other. Jump ball! He did it again! He did it again! S.J. Green putting on a show here.
And this just is about the faith that Ricky Ray has in his veteran receiver already. 50-50 ball coming out of his own end zone. S.J. Green just goes up and gets it.
Out of bounds again for S.J. and Ricky Ray. Getting close to 500 yards passing in this ball game. Look at this.
S.J. Green maybe getting the veteran benefit of the doubt. A little shove on Justin Rogers.
That 19-on-19 matchup has been a nightmare for Justin Rogers today. He's off him this time. Ray, Whitaker, two-way. Well, it's been a year, and S.J. Green has missed the Canadian Football League, and the CFL has missed him.
I've never had a sport taken away from me like that. I've been playing since I was 8 years old, and never had it taken away in a sense where I can't play for an entire season. You know, I may have missed a game or two or whatnot, but I've never been in that predicament. So that was the hardest part. That was the most humbling part of the experience, was not being able to play a game that I've been playing my whole life.
High steps down near the 35-yard line. S.J. Green also said yesterday that he didn't watch any CFL football, could not watch the game because it hurt him so much to be away from it.
Yeah, he said he was fine to watch college football. He was even fine to watch the NFL, but to watch a league where he knew all the guys playing, basically, you know, and it was kind of like his buddies, his peers, doing it without him. Said he found it very difficult to watch Canadian Football League games.
Let's see if he gets to the end zone in his comeback game. Declan Cross, big wide body, rumbles down for a first down.
A nice little change of responsibilities on that one as Brandon Whitaker, the running back, did a terrific job picking up the blitz to allow his partner in the backfield, the fullback Declan Cross, to take in the screen. Watch Brandon Whitaker from that backfield. He's going to slide to his right, pick up the blitz. Cross comes from that tight end spot on the left, slips out into open space, turns it into a first down.
Here's Wilder. And running past the marker for a first down. And everybody chipping in right now. James Wilder Jr. Former ACC Championship MVP in his first CFL game. What a cut there.
I mean, you talk about a guy who just looks the part. That is certainly James Wilder Jr. Nice change of pace with him coming into that backfield for Whitaker.
Argonauts throw the hit screen here. And the former quarterback, Armani Edwards. 3 seasons in Carolina, really used as a kick returner and then a receiver. Has got plenty of speed, and the first ever college quarterbacks to throw for 10,000 yards and rush for 4,000. And there's an injured Ticat on the field. How about this day for Ricky Ray? Could go 500 yards in the air. Getting close to the midway point of the fourth quarter in Toronto.
Here's out at Wimbledon.
This isn't the UFC, by the way. It's tennis.
Coverage begins at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. That's 3:30 a.m. Pacific across the TSN network. Be there.
That is so anti-Wimbledon what you just did.
Well, I'm not courtside.
Good point. Good.
Ricky Ray having a career day, and it's been a great career. Throwing it up to Wilder here on the pitch. His last 400-yard passing game was against Hamilton in 2014. He's over 500 yards now.
What an unreal start for Ricky Ray in the Mark Trestman era. with half a quarter of football to go.
Mr. 700 plus in the house, Matt Dunnigan. Not saying he's going to get there, but 506 right now. Argo drive, though, will stall here, and Hairelahu puts it through. Argos extend their lead. Ricky Ray Day here in Toronto. There they are, the dreaded duo. Bear Woods, Marcus Ball, already making an impact on this game with the Argos. Here's Matthew Shinetti.
Coach Chamberlain, before the game, he calls both Woods and Ball the spine of his team. So important to really what goes on in front of them and behind them. Particularly Bear Woods obviously had so much success in that Norfolk defense in Montreal. Marcus Ball comes back. He was one of the All-Stars you guys have mentioned.